The idea that Bitcoin could serve as a cornerstone for America's financial strategy is bold and controversial. Could this once fringe digital currency really reshape our economy, stabilize the US dollar, and provide solutions to national debt? While Bitcoin offers intriguing possibilities, it also comes with significant risks that cannot be ignored. However, critics warn that the volatility and the lack of centralization might pose serious threats to economic stability. This duality, potential opportunity versus inherent risk, makes Bitcoin one of the most fascinating topics in the modern financing. One of the most intriguing ideas surrounding Bitcoin is its potential role in reducing the US national debt, which now stands at a jaw-dropping $35 trillion. Imagine if the US government acquired a strategic reserve of Bitcoin during its early, more affordable days. As the Bitcoin value appreciated over time, the government could sell portions of its holdings, using the profits to chip away at the debt. This approach has been floated as a creative, a bit risky way to manage public finances. However, it's important to consider the volatility of Bitcoin. While it has potential for massive gains, it's also prone to dramatic price crashes. The question remains, can a currency as unpredictable as Bitcoin truly rely upon for such a critical national objective? Adding Bitcoin to the US reserve assets could revolutionize the way Americans secure its financial future. Traditionally, reserves have been dominated by gold, US dollars, and foreign currency. Bitcoin as a digital asset introduced a new layer of diversification. Advocates argue that Bitcoin could act as a hedge against inflation and currency devaluation, particularly during times of geopolitical uncertainties. Still, skeptics caution that Bitcoin lacks value, which could make it a precarious addition to the National Reserve. Yet, as other nations begin to explore similar moves, the US might need to stay ahead of the curve to maintain its financial leadership. Bitcoin rise could also challenge the gold dominance of the US dollar. Today, the dollar is the world's primary reserve currency. It's a status that gives the US enormous economic leverage. But as Bitcoin gains mainstream adoption, particularly in the international trade, it could erode the dollar's position. For the US, this would mean rethinking monetary policy, trade agreements, and economic strategies. While some see Bitcoin as a threat, others view it as an opportunity to innovate and adapt to changing financial landscape. The surge in Bitcoin's popularity has regulators scrambling to establish new rules for the cryptocurrency market. The agencies like SEC and the CFTC are working to create frameworks that balance innovation with consumer protection. These regulations could address concerns like market manipulation, as well as fraud, and the use of cryptocurrencies in illicit activities. Clear rules could also pave the way for more mainstream adoption by providing a legal framework. The government could make Bitcoin a safer and more attractive option for businesses and investors. Potentially for new financial products, the recent approval of the Bitcoin ETFs by the SEC is a game changer. These ETFs allow investors to gain exposure to Bitcoin without directly owning it, making the cryptocurrency more accessible to traditional investors. The ETFs grow in popularity. We're likely to see an influx of the new Bitcoin based on financial products, from mutual funds to derivatives. Institutional involvement is also on the rise, with big players entering the market. Bitcoin can become a permanent fixture in the financial system, further legitimizing its role in the economy. Monetary policies, Bitcoin's decentralization could pose a unique challenge for central banks. Unlike traditional currency, it operates outside the control of any government or monetary authority. As Bitcoin influences growth, it could impact the Federal Reserve's ability to manage inflation, unemployment, and economic growth. To counterbalance this, central banks may consider launching a new digital currency known as CBDCs. This would combine the benefits of digital assets with the stability of government-backed currencies. The US has become a global hub for Bitcoin mining, contributing nearly 38% of the total hash rate. This dominance has spurred significant growth in the cryptocurrency sector, creating jobs, attracting investments, and fostering innovation in blockchain technology. As the industry expands, it could reinforce the US position as a leader in technology as well as in finance. However, the energy demands for Bitcoin mining remain a controversial issue, raising questions about sustainability and environmental impact. Innovation in financial services, Bitcoin underlying blockchain technology is driving innovation across the financial sector. From decentralization to finance DeFi platforms to streamline payment systems. Blockchain is opening doors to new products and business models. The traditional banks and fintech companies are also exploring ways to integrate Bitcoin and blockchain into their services, ensuring they stay competitive in the rapidly evolving market. Bitcoin mining is notoriously energy intensive, in consuming vast amounts of electricity. While this has sparked criticism, it has also driven innovation into renewable energy solutions. Miners are increasingly turning to solar, wind, and hydroelectric power to low cost and reduce the carbon footprint. In the long term, Bitcoin mining could incentivize greater investment in sustainable energy infrastructure, changing investment patterns. Bitcoin is reshaping the way Americans think about investing. Diversifying personal finance strategies. One of the Bitcoin's most significant promises is the potential to serve underbanked populations, the regions where access to traditional banking is limited. Bitcoin offers a way to participate in the global economy with nothing more than a smartphone. Public perception and education. As Bitcoin becomes more mainstream, education the public about the risks and the benefits will be crucial. Misunderstandings about cryptocurrency can lead to poor financial decisions, emphasizing the need for clear and accessible information. Bitcoin is no longer just a digital experiment. It's a force reshaping economies, industries, and societies. From its potential to reduce national debt and diversify reserves, its a role in driving technology innovations, Bitcoin's impact on the United States is undeniable, but it's not without challenges. Volatility and regulatory uncertainties, the environmental concerns remain hurdles that must be addressed. So, what do you think? Could Bitcoin be the key to America's financial future? Or is it a risky gamble we can't afford to take? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video insightful, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for more content on this intersection of technology, finance, and economy. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let's navigate this exciting and uncertain future together. And what if I told you that the future of America's financial dominance could rest on something as unconventional as Bitcoin? While this may sound far-fetched to some, it's worth considering the transformational potential of this digital asset. Whether Bitcoin becomes a critical tool for economic reform or cautionary tale of overreach remains to be seen. Stay tuned as we continue to explore the intricate dynamics of Bitcoin and its possible role in reshaping America's financial future. What do you think? Does Bitcoin hold the key to solve America's economic challenges, or is it a risk we can't afford to take? Let me know in the comments below.